Alright, so I just kind of said forget it. I'm gonna do another recording after the weekly. 0 to 30 is uploaded on Saturday, and then I'm gonna be uploading the weekly on Sunday. But I just realized that, oh, I goofed up. So this time, I'm probably gonna focus more on the explosives, honestly. Like running the G33 and seeing, it's gonna be a fun time because G33 is probably my favorite all-rounder weapon to have in general. Since the versatility for it, the wave clear capability, it's very fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else, I don't know what is there to even talk about since 0 to 30. I feel like it's just a fun little thing to do. It's just not like, I don't feel too much stress. Obviously, I do want to see how many wins I get, or how many victories, obviously, on here, and from there see like, oh, obviously I could improve on this or that. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Kind of fun. I mean, I'm a bit enjoying the engineer more and more as I'm looking more at the skills, and the skills have been very interesting to me. But primarily the gadget tree, since I do want to I need to reinvest like points into like some spots. But for me, I feel like ground fire, okay, not really quality of life, but when I was playing around with ground fire, 250% still seems pretty weak for ground fire. Because I watched a crawler walk through the ground fire, and I don't know, like, because in KF2, if they walk into the ground fire, they're affected by it. But I feel like in KF3, when they walk into a ready placed ground fire, they're not affected by it. Maybe that's just me. But I feel like ground fire is very weird. Because obviously, if they're walking into it, then they should be afflicted by, the enfeebling and everything else. What I'm currently doing with the firebug in terms of running Hell on Earth, but my track record for Hell on Earth isn't that great, if I'm being honest. 100% honest with you, track record for Hell on Earth for firebug has been abysmal, to say the least. But I reached level 22. So, I mean, that's progress, I'm almost done. But my goal right now is to at least try to get A level, because it's 2 games now. It's starting to become 2 games per level now, so it's slowly going to start going to like 3 to 4 soon once I hit level 20. And I am so not ready to be sitting here for a while. So obviously, most of the time, my goal is to just make it at least like halfway once I hit that point. But probably around level 20-ish, I will probably go for the Hell on Earth run to see how well that goes. If it goes well, it goes well, right? If it doesn't, then it counts as a loss. And I'm hoping I don't end it on more chances of me running. Wow. Okay. There's gonna be a higher chance of me running the same maps over and over again due to the faster, being faster to run certain maps, in my opinion, which are city streets, and city streets, offices, and sewers. But I feel like sewers is a bit. What is it hitting? It's a bit interesting with sewers, because I love the map. It's very fun to use and run around because it's very small. But my main issue is that, like, it's very small to the point that, yeah, it's going to be affecting me a lot. So we'll see. But those 3 maps are probably my primary go-to. I would say R&D Lab would be good if performance isn't if performance is a lot better. But obviously at some point in time, I will be running R&D Labs once again to go through all of the other map perks with all the maps. So I think that'll be pretty fun to do. As you guys can see, I have Confusion, I don't know what to do with this because it's very confusing. Acid, toasty, fire, bio, and then freeze. I do need to upgrade freeze, but for the non-ammo type, I just equipped the aluminum alloy receiver that increases your um, it increases your fire rate. And that's what I was primarily looking for. But obviously there's going to be some parts where it's like, oh, I don't really need a fire rate. But it still does the same amount of damage. It's still an upgrade, to say the least. But since there's no like specific ammo type that boosts force damage or sound wave damage, this is the best I have. But yeah, acid, I mean, I feel like with this, with all of the other builds for the G33 for me, they pretty much cover all the bases, pretty much. I don't know how effective freeze will be, but I do want to upgrade that at some point in time to see how effective it will be for the engineer. But obviously, that's more like the sharpshooter grenade launcher, just to deal with AoEs or just to deal with like big groups. Because obviously, if you're reloading most of the time, it's like, yikes, you can't really do. Oh, he has no head. I found out that for me, acid is probably like the best damage type because of the fact that it does dot damage and fun. I mean, acid and biological, not the confusion one, but the, how would you say it? The normal one with force damage. That one's pretty much handy. Because Enfeeble is pretty handy by itself, because if you're running the Firebug and you're running the Fire and the Enfeeble with Ground Fire, and then you have Ground Fire to 250%, I feel like that's a good combination by itself, like, as it should be. Let's go with Heat, why not?
I needed that.
Well, let's just, okay, well. Acid works too. I always feel like it's just, I've just been facing the Impaler most of the time. Here, let's just the Fire one. If he like just stand, if he, yeah, see, like the ground fire doesn't even, oh well, he just walked away from it. Like it's only the initial one that does it. So, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. It's just very weird that ground fire is just kind of, seems like an afterthought, but I should not have bought this. I should not have bought the other one. Should have gotten the shock trap too, but you know what? We learn from these mistakes because I was so focused on talking that I didn't realize we were already on boss wave. I also found out that they gave the bosses some invincibility in terms of their like second phase animation, which kind of sucks in my opinion, but I guess just because like obviously if you're able to wail on them while they're still immobile, then I guess. I'm surprised though they didn't really do anything specific for like Z-type like abilities. Obviously, like, it's now part of the proficiency system, but still. In terms of Hell on Earth, it's a lot of, like, you know, money management. Because, like, yeah, you could have all the attachments in the world onto one gun, but it costs, like, 5 to 6K, then good luck. That ain't sticking, you know? I don't know, that's just how I feel about it, though, like... Oh, look, he doesn't even have his arm rockets anymore. Like, he can still do that, though. There we go. But, yeah, I mean, we are 39 XP away? Oh, that's insane. Oh, sick. We got the nice number 69. So we're about to hit 17, and then if we do one map, if we complete this one, obviously 39 XP ain't much. But yeah, honestly though, I would say when running Hell on Earth, it's very, make sure what you're getting is cost effective, because if you put like all the attachments on it, your gun's just gonna be way too expensive for you to even buy. Most of my cut damage guns have either a red dot sight or the other red dot. I don't know why. Like, you have the hollow sight and you have the red dot. For some odd reason, that the red dot is the hollow sight. It's not the hollow sight, it's the red dot sight. One of the perks specifies that you must be aiming down sight to get the damage bonus from the cut weapons. So you get increased crit chance while aiming down sights with certain sights. So why not have it on the cut damage weapons? If I'm running like the commando guns, then like I don't mind having a lot of attachments, since the commando does get weapon discounts. So that's pretty handy by itself.
Okay.
So I do not mind the loss, but as long as I know that the weapons will be useful, then I will stick with it. But obviously, the Knight's Bridge ain't something I'm really isn't really worth it, to be honest. Like, I do want to try it out again, but I'm not against it, I'm just very... Okay. In terms of radar station, I don't really have a spot where I really like to, like, kite them. I kind of like staying out in the, front area more, but like once I get the engineer, once I get the engineer going in terms of like skills, I get more confidence in terms of like understanding the capabilities of the engineer perk by itself. I'm hoping maybe I want to shoot for level 20 at least, because that's when you do get your second to last passive skill. And the passive skill increases beam weapons and damage reduction to grenades. So it's a base stat of 80%. So I mean, that's still pretty good in terms of percentage, anyways.
Just reloading.
Wait, what? Did I just see that right? Did that bloat try to hit me with his fat? There was no flesh count this round? Interesting. What? Did I just knock him down? Huh?
Somebody have a mop? They have a tendency to explode, don't they? Got the turret online.
Scrake dead? Oh, it's just a husk now.
Extinguished.
Holy cow, this zipline is long. What? Alright, hey, look, we reached level 17. Love. Okay, well, Queen Crawler's fine too, I guess. Yeah, I really wish you're able to shoot it out of the air, like you were able to with the Chimeras. Like the Chimera's stuff too. Okay, I can take it to the bottom one now. This armor over here, so I don't mind. Honestly, for me, once I know if I'm ready, if the perk's ready for what's it called? For Hell on Earth, if I'm able to do the level perfectly, the match perfectly fine without getting armor until like the boss fight, then I feel like that's pretty much good to go. But I just have to see how well it does. I can't activate that. Okay, well, you're fun. And I just feel like it's very backwards that they decided to do it that way. Did I just beat this in 15 minutes? Ooh, we could do one more, actually. Because we get 1,500 per match, so we could hit 18 right now. So, but yeah, I mean, I probably might do the same thing with, once the gunslinger comes out, I might do the same thing, but not like 0 to 30, see how fast. It's just, you know, just leveling up, just recording it. Like, I don't look at the buffs, to be honest. I'm just looking at the raw stats. Like, obviously, because I've already seen some of these, like, some of the buffs and, like, passives that you can get for maxing out to tier 3. And some of them are just kind of like, oh, you bash more. Oh, you get a 3% chance of healing. And it's like, that's a 3%. Like, that is terrible percentage. So, honestly, just my advice is just make have every weapon, just have every weapon with every single damage type, and you're pretty much golden. Like, the other attachments are optional if you want to spend more. If you notice that you're enjoying the weapon more, obviously, yeah, you know, put more in. Or if you feel like a gun's lacking in another field, then yeah, you know, compensate for what's missing and not just, oh, well, this weapon has this, you know, and like, oh, only run these specific mods if you want to win Hell on Earth. Like, no, you don't need that. You just need ammo type and that's it. Because running the G33 with just those ammo types got me through Hell on Earth with the Ninja and the Firebug at level 18. So there is no excuse to not just get specified ammo type because they're just more beneficial for you than anything else. Like, extended mags, sure, but you don't really gain anything from them except for a bigger mag. And only difference is that the Commando has the skill, like when you swap weapons, you have, and the gun's holstered for 2.5 seconds, then you'll pretty much have the gun reloaded anyways. So it's just a win-win situation for the Commando because obviously running extended mag is probably, or a drum mag is probably like the best bet because then you have more DPS and you don't have to worry about reloading as much. But either way, you don't have to really reload at that point since... Okay, you know what? Let's just... Get out of here. Okay. But also being able to have it very cost effective as well is also important. Because if you don't have the money to be able to buy the gun you need to survive, then things are not going your way at that point. So that's why I only go with one ammo type for the G33 since it's just more cost effective that way because the ammo type by themselves can already carry the gun. It's okay. Okay, so there's an invisible wall there for the timed. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know there was a weird wall that I need to worry about when shooting it with the time. Hi, scrape. Okay. Why? Why did I do that? Where's the rest of you? Oh, that's where the rest of you were. I just dashed into the fire. Why was he not? Why was that clock not highlighted? Excuse me? I'm a bit surprised that MRAM does not, the engineer perk does not have any like increased ammo capacity. That's what I just noticed. There's like no increased ammo capacity for him. Never mind. Electricity works on an impaler anyway, so it's fine. And he spawned in the spot that I did not want him to spawn in. Okay. This is the best thing about having the double turrets, because this makes it boss fights much more easier if you take advantage of it properly. And you just wail on him. It just wails on him. Did I just take out his arm? Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh, no, it didn't. He's already almost dead, too. I also found it fun running the ninja against the impaler. Because when he's in the second phase, you could cancel his little wrist rockets as well while he's in the middle of it with your gadget. Pretty cool. It was a really cool thing that I found out with the ninja. I thought like the ninja was gonna have a tough time fighting bosses, but with the mixture of just like cut damage and everything else, cut damage on the G33 next to you, you're pretty much golden. Did we hit 18? No, I don't think so. No, we did. Sick. Alright, cool. So we're now at level 18, and I think the hour is probably like 4 or 5 hours now. And I've just been playing on hard. And then once we start hitting into Hell on Earth, it would be much more it will become more interesting from there. But at the moment, now it's gonna take 2 matches, so that's like 40 minutes per match for 18 to reach 19, and then from 19 to 20 it will be like 2 and maybe a half from there, because Obviously, you get 1,500 per match, and it's 3,291 for a level for level 18. So, anyways, that was it. I mean, I'm having a lot more fun with the engineer than I thought I would be, but obviously, once I get more of the passives, I feel like it will be smooth sailing from there.